everybody, it's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, last night was the BET Awards. I'm out here in LA. I was hosting the red carpet, the pre and the post show. There was a lot going on last night. If you watched the award show, Kid Capri was pretty much the host. He curated the whole, pretty much the music part of it, and he did a great job. He brought out the West Coast. He had Warren G and E40. He brought out the South. I seen Jeezy. I seen T.I. They even did a little dance thing with Unk Walk It Out, Laffy Taffy. They swag surfed.
And I just want y'all to know, as a proud Southern man, all the South music has aged better than a lot of the other music from other regions. I just want to throw that out there.
Ja Rule performed for New York. Shout to Styles P. He performed. Fabulous performed.
Salute to Ja Rule. Ja Rule's music has aged very well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? A lot of the music from New York doesn't age well, but Ja's music aged very well.
Ja sounded great.
And you know why?
Why?
Because so much of the music from New York is so goddamn violent.
Yeah, that's true.
It's so freaking aggressive. And I'm too old for that now. My back hurt.
Yeah. You got to salute Quavo and Offset that performed together the first time after publicly feuding. They got back together and did it for Takeoff last night, which was beautiful.
Loved it.
Also, Coco Jones killed it. She performed. Who else did I see? Busta Rhymes tribute. He brought out Coyle Ray. He brought out Bia. He brought out M.O.P. and he also brought out Remy Ma. He had an amazing show last night.
The only thing I wish the BET Awards would have done was just have made it all about the 50 years of hip hop, which they did, but they should have had They should have had nothing but hip hop artists. It should have been somebody from hip hop culture who was the host. Like, even though Busta was getting presented with a Lifetime Achievement Award, he could have hosted as well. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I wish they would have done because, hip hop has been so dominant as a genre all of these years, and this year has definitely been the era of women in hip hop. So I just think that the whole thing should have been about 50 years of hip hop. I mean, literally the whole show from top to bottom. That's what it should have been.
Well, maybe they'll do that for the hip hop awards. Maybe that's what they'll do for that one. But I thought the show was great, and we want to take your calls. 800-585-1051. Hello, who's this? Hello, who's this?
Hi, everyone. Good morning, Breakfast Club. This is Lauren.
Peace, Lauren.
Hey, Lauren, what did you think about the BET Awards last night?
I thought it was good. I've seen it all the way through. It had its good moments and bad moments. But the major moments that I liked was Busta Rhymes' speech when he said stop petty beefs in the music industry. But I also believe it can be broadened into the Black community in general. If we all work together, we can all create great things. And I also believe everyone has different opinions, but we should always respect people's opinions, even if it's different from us. We need to work together as a Black community, and if we learn that, we can achieve so much. It's always petty beefs in our community, and I just don't like seeing my community fail in any way.
Oh, I agree. And we don't gotta like each other, but we don't have to hurt each other either. You know what I mean? Just stay out of each other's way.
That's right. Hello, who's this? Hello, who's this?
This is D. How you doing today?
Hey,
Peace,
D. Good morning. What did you think of the BET Awards?
I thought of the BET Awards when it first came on. It took me back to my high school days. So I was happy with that. And also, I was so happy with Busta Rhymes for getting his award, too, because Busta was always there at the awards. And I mean, he was there from the beginning. And I want to give a big shout-out to the DJ last night, Kid Capri. So I really enjoyed that BET Award. So big shout-out to Kid Capri.
I spoke to Kid Capri after, and he had to curate that whole show. He had to make sure every verse was there. So if you really listen, it goes from intro, then it goes to Busta's verse, then it might go to Remy's verse. So he had to have all that ready and live. So he couldn't mess up one point. So salute to Kid Capri for curating that whole thing. We want to go to one more caller? Hello, who's this?
This is Al.
Al, good morning. What you think of BET Awards last night, brother?
Man, I thought it was a little ghetto, man.
That's the beauty of it, though.
Yeah, but man, we supposed to be doing more for the culture, man. You know, you got all these. It's just changed up, man. It's a different scene now, man. It don't look too good for the culture no more. It looks like it's going downhill.
Now, I will say
I thought the BET Awards was supposed to be like the more classier event, and the Hip Hop Awards was gonna be like the the street event, the hood event, or whatever. But it looked like it's all coming to the same thing now.
I just think I do agree. There's certain things that I see people do at the BET Awards that I know they wouldn't do at no other award show. Like Lotto wouldn't take her shoes off and run on stage at the Grammys. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't think Tiana Taylor's mom saluted Nikki Lover. I don't think she would FaceTime Tiana Taylor,
Nobody even wears tux no more.
They're accepting award at any other award show. You know what I mean?
I will say this. I was surprised being on that red carpet because, I usually do the red carpets, and BET Awards, usually everybody gets dressed. Like they wear tuxedos. That's why if you look at, I had a suit on. You know what I mean? I had, shout to Boosie. Boosie had on shorts. A lot of people had on shorts and T-shirts.
But isn't that the beauty of the BET Awards, though? Isn't the beauty of it that even though it may look ghetto, we understand why Lotto was taking her heels off. She didn't want to walk up to that stage with them heels on. We know her feet hurt. We know why. We know why Tiana Mama. No, she took it off.
I think she was fixing her shoe when they got called, and she couldn't get it back on, so she just took it off to run off. And I really think Tiana Taylor was I think that was a Google phone thing, because I've seen a couple remember, because if you really look, they said this portion of the show was brought to you by Google.
Oh, you think it was an ad?
Yes, I think it was kind of one of those ads. She flipped open that phone. So I think that was a ad.
See, and that's good to know, because people will be like, "Oh, that was ghetto of her to do on stage, and that was unprofessional. She should have just accepted the award and kept it moving." But it probably was an ad.
It probably was.
Yeah. I get it.
But usually the BET Awards, everybody, suited and booted, and then the BET Hip Hop Awards, people wear whatever they want. That's usually how it goes.
I guess, to me, it's just like the BET Awards is just like a big family reunion. And we know us. Yeah, we know us. We understand us, So it's like certain things I see, I'm like, okay, they wouldn't do that at no other award show, but isn't that kind of like the beauty of it?
Yeah. Well, let's open up the phone lines, talk to you some more. 800-585-1051. Did you see the BET Awards last night? Let's talk about it. It's The Breakfast Club on BET. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, we're talking the BET Awards last night. Did you see it? What did you think? There was a lot to talk about, man. I mean, of course, we mentioned Busta Rhymes already, but we had some of the greats, like Big Daddy Kane perform. D Nice performed. I'm trying to think who else was on that stage last night. There was so many people.
MC Lyte performed.
MC Lyte, Fat Joe.
Ja Rule. Franchise Boys. Trillville. The brothers that sing Swag Surfing.
Flies the name.
Where was Crime Mob doing? I didn't see Crime Mob with Nuck If You Buck.
Diamond was there.
She did Nuck If You Buck? I don't remember hearing Nuck If You Buck on that stage.
I think they did it on the pre-stage, on the pre-show. I think she performed. Yeah, she performed. I did see Diamond there. But let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Mylan.
Hey, Mama. What did you think of the BET Awards last night?
I thought that, for one, I'm from Miami, so Uncle Luke's performance was A1 for me.
Man, tell me about it.
Busta Rhymes, always a strong black leader in the hip-hop community, and any community to not listen to this man would be criminal. So his speech was by far the most excellent thing I've heard in a long time.
Salute to Busta Bus.
Yeah, thank you, Mama. Yin Yang Twins performed, too. I forgot about the Yin Yang Twins.
I ain't see Yin Yang Twins. When Yin Yang Twins came out?
They performed Wait.
I did not see the Yin Yang Twins.
Yeah, they definitely performed, so. Did Bone Thugs and Harmony perform? I seen them on the red carpet. I'm not sure if they performed.
I didn't see Bone Thugs either.
All right. Hello, who's this?
This is Isha.
Hey, Isha, good morning. What do you think of the BET Awards last night?
Actually, it was crazy that y'all was talking about it, because I really haven't even seen them in years. Like, I watched it when I was like 15. I'm 30 now, and I didn't think it was something that we still watch, because, BET is like whitewashed now, so it's not really entertaining. We pretty much know who's going to get the awards. Nobody really talented ever wins. So, I didn't know it was a big thing.
Okay, hater.
Nah, it was.
I'm not a hater. I love music. I love hip hop.
No,
but I don't like the, glitz and glamour mainstream thing of it is. It's changed so much. It's not fun no more.
Well, that's what hip hop is now, baby. Hip hop has been mainstream for about 30 years now.
I mean, mainstream, yes, but I mean, like, the whole vibe of hip hop changed. When I was growing up, hip hop was one thing. It made sense. The music made sense. The songs had meaning.
No, it didn't.
Even the rap songs. Yes, they did. Even the raunchy ones.
I'll be 45 on Thursday. I don't know why we keep telling that lie. Like, there was definitely some balance, but it's probably the same balance that exists now.
It's the same balance now, absolutely.
Yes, like, why do we lie like that? Why do we lie and act like we were so much better in the 1900s? No, we weren't.
It was the same. We had Onyx, we had Mobb Deep, we had Nori, we had.
By the way, last night proves that.
Yes.
Because when Trick Daddy and Trina come out and do that sounds just as raunchy, if not more, than anything that's out now. So what are we talking about? Uncle Luke came out there and did, put your hands up high, your ass down low, now put that to the flow. You know what I'm saying? He's screaming for oral sex. I mean, not in the clean version, of course, but you know what I mean?
Of course.
Like, stop. Like, why do we act like we were so much better in the 1900s? Knock it off. We weren't.
Let's go to another caller. Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Sheree.
Hey, Sheree, talk to us. What do you think of the BET Awards last night?
Oh, I wanted to comment on the situation that happened with the guy at the restaurant with the lady.
Oh, hold on one second, Mama. Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Kilda.
Hey, what do you think of the BET Awards last night?
I didn't even get a chance to watch it, man.
So why are you calling us?
I cannot believe I made it through.
Why are you calling us?
Brother, have a good one.
If the topic is about the BET Awards and you didn't watch, why are you calling us?
Hello, who's this?
Yo, what up? It's Omar.
Omar, what up? We're talking the BET Awards last night. Did you see it? What you think?
Man, it was dope, man. Hell, I couldn't see it, man, but my knees still aching, man, from all that dancing I did, especially once they brought Luke on there.
Come
on,
it was man.
An epic show.
Come on, man.
I can't do it like you, Charlamagne, but hell, I did it, man.
But you know the reason I can still do it is because I still practice and I listen to Luke on a constant basis. I love that era. I love the crunk era, and I love that booty shake era. You know what I mean? I love that era. Them man, when 6ix9ine boys came out there, to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right, to the front, to the front, to the back, to the back. That's slide, baby, slide.
Get back up, Charlamagne.
Man, I was in the bedroom by myself, looking at the door at the same time to make sure none of my daughters and my wife came in there and saw my stupid ass getting it. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ.
And my wife would know. Like if my wife busted in the room and I jumped back and lay on the couch, and she'd be like, "You in here dancing to that damn Luke, huh?" That's why your forehead sweating.
Yo, let me. Yo, I will give a real quick shout out to my daughter. It's her birthday, Ava. Daddy love you, princess. She turning 6. I'm here.
Man, that's a beautiful thing.
Happy birthday to her,
you got a young little cancer at the house. I got one of those too.
Yeah. And thank everybody that heard my story and donated last week too, man. I appreciate that. I send love, respect.
Oh, you the blind brother. You the blind brother,
man.
Thank you,
sir.
brother. I appreciate you, brother.
Yep.
Have a good one.
Thank you. Envy, I would love to meet you one day too, man. I'm a big Giants fan. I got my white jeans ready, brother.
Your white jeans.
So you Dominican?
Get me out there.
You Dominican?
Get me out. No, I'm Puerto Rican and black. We do all of the merengue, the bachata, all that. Puerto
Rican and Dominicans both love to wear white jeans with blue New York Giants jerseys.
Yo, shut up, man. Hey, goodbye. Thank you, brother. And what's the moral of the story, if there's a moral?
Moral of the story is, man, I think BET does a great job. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we can always, pick apart, things that we didn't like. But overall, we never forget how BET award shows make us feel.
Absolutely.
And I walked away feeling good. I felt great. I thought it was a beautiful thing to see the OGs and the new school come together. And never in the history of hip-hop have we had that. The gap has never been bridged the way it is right now between the older generation and the new generation. And I think that, we both can learn from each other. Because one thing I would love to see these new artists learn from the older artists is showmanship. I love seeing Coi Leray come out there with her dances, and she's actually putting on a show. You know what I
Lola
mean?
Brooke killed it. She killed it too.
I
Lotto killed it. I love those performances.
I even like when Scarlet Lips came out there and started wilding. Even though she was scaring everybody, you know what I mean? It still was like the energy was high. Like she was bouncing on the stage. Like
that's right.
Yeah, I like that. Like I like the showmanship of it all. So that's what I would love the new artists to learn from the OG showmanship.
Absolutely. All right. Now when we come back, we got your rumor report. We got to discuss something else that people are talking about that happened at the BET Awards with JT and Lil Uzi Vert. We'll get to that as well. It's The Breakfast Club on BET.
Wake that ass up early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.